Hello everyone and welcome back once again to Order of Battle World War II. Still in the Winter War, but this is the last one, I promise. This time it's Viipuri, so let's get started. We still have a bunch of specialization points that we're not going to use yet. Soon. It will be soon. Either way, let's get started with the final mission in the Winter War and kick things off with the briefing first. Your successful breakthrough at Suma has been noted with relief in Moscow, but since the Finns expect both increasing political support and further arms deliveries from abroad, we need to conclude this campaign on our terms as quickly as possible. After the defeat at Suma, Finnish troops took new positions to block the path to the key city of Viipuri. These lines are hardly comparable to the Mannerheim line, as the defenders here cannot rely on serious fortifications. Viipuri guards the western half of the Karelian Isthmus. While Finland attempted earlier to reopen negotiations, the Kremlin is confident that seizing this important city will force the Finns to accept our demands in return for peace. Viipuri is your main objective, but you also need to secure the wider area by taking several other key points. Due to the lack of fixed defenses, Finnish troops are expected to use more mobile tactics here. They may also deploy rare armored vehicles to support their infantry. Bear in mind that the Finns may mobilize everything they have to deny us another victory that could force them to ask for peace. I hear very low sound actually. Oh, there we have it. That was weird. Alright, primary objectives: take Viipuri. And take two secondary objectives. Those are there. That's it. And why aren't they primaries? It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Secondary objective is destroy 24 ground units. Dealing another heavy blow to the enemy will severely limit his ability to continue this war. Plus 50 requisition points, plus 2 specialization points. Destroy 3 enemy tanks in 12 turns. Not my own. Taking out the enemy small tank force is crucial to ensure a swift advance to Viipuri. Plus 50 RP, plus 1 free core tank in 1941. Get a special event air support. Your earlier success against the Finnish Air Force enabled us to add an additional bomber unit to your force. Okay, that's okay. I will probably be repairing the rest of these units. Yeah, this... I think the difference is still negligible, so upgrading these guys not particularly useful. I will definitely deploy all fighters besides. Yeah, the enemy air force has proven itself to be quite challenging, so it's probably for the best that way. I guess I will deploy my recon planes, since I do have 2 leftover deployment points. And let's get to repairing my ground forces. Now I've been convinced to buy at least one anti-aircraft gun. And I guess I will. In the defensive scenarios, they'll probably work out pretty well. The unfortunate difference, well, let's see. This is 3-7, so it does nothing against larger planes, but deals 7 against small. And then these guys deal 18 against large planes and then 9 against small ones. Now, I should probably get one of each of these later on. But I think 4 deployment points is just so much that Great. That I probably just want one of these anyway, although the difference between 4 and 3, it's not that big. Either way, let's just purchase an 85mm anti-aircraft gun here and just see how we get to work with that. So I'll be... Well, if we take a look at the roads, I guess I'll just deploy it up in the center where most of the regular roads are. Guess that's fair. Alright, sure. I don't have that much to deploy in the center though. That's actually surprising. I will still deploy long-range artillery out there together with BT. I need to find that enemy tank force within a reasonable number of turns. Half the amount of turns I need to destroy 3 tanks in total. I will place at least regular infantry here as well. I can place quite a few units up here. Let's just see whether these guys are finally upgradable. They are not. Wonder when that might happen. These guys are mostly on the regular roads, so I'd like to try and at least put some of the tanks there. And another artillery, so I'll put some of the smaller ones up here. Let's also deploy at least some units over on the right, so I also want artillery back up there, of course. $25 left, that's actually quite a lot. Well. How are these upgradable? To what? There's no 41. The conscripts? No thanks. So I still have 15 to go, but I do have 2 artillery pieces that I get to place. Alright, let's deploy a force out here too. And yeah, I can put a second artillery here because the forces from this side will most likely not go all the way up, so they'll go to the secondary objective, but then they're probably gonna steer to the west and go towards Viipuri, so there's no real reason to put these to the side. I do have 4 points left. You know, let's deploy one of these as well. I think it might save me a lot of RP in the long run, which is always good. Like, saving requisition points is definitely something that you want to be doing, I think. Alright, let's get started. I'm not deploying either of these two, but that's fine. Special event, captured arms. We're getting reports that the enemy is fielding as much former Red Army equipment he was able to recapture or retrieve in earlier engagements. Please just speak normal English. It's getting very confusing if they don't do that. Let's move out here first. Doesn't really seem to be a whole lot yet. So once again, the movement is pretty bad. But we'll plow our way through. Well, they're gonna get smashed. And with that, I mean, there's probably not gonna be a whole... What? Really? They still did damage? It's just so sucky if they do that, even though they literally have 0 odds against me, but oh well. Nothing I can do, I guess. It's the RNG, so let's just get going. Out of reach, huh? Yeah, I'm not attacking that. At least not this turn. Can't even move this way, but if I move it up, I could actually shell onto that city. I'm sure there is an enemy infantry in there or something. Should have moved up there with the truck, but that's okay. Let's see. So they have some artillery. Doesn't really matter that much in this game where you put your fighters, as long as they get to engage the enemy forces, because the enemy can bomb your ground targets anyway, and thus it, yeah, it's just not too useful to try and maneuver it like in Panzer Corps. That is like in that game, it's a lot more useful to try and put them in the right position there. All right. Two planes, huh? But overall, they probably have a unit there. They're really predictable in that regard now. Yeah, so I'm not attacking. Another unit there. Let's just see what I can do. Shifting a few units to the side. Can't attack this Finnish infantry. We'll get to it on this side as well. We have a lot of time, luckily, on this one. Yep. It's probably gonna take some time before I get there, but I'm trying. If they want to attack me, it's not too bad. Alright, so I'm trying to lure the enemy into attacking my recon units, so I can shell them with the anti-aircraft and then use my fighters afterwards in the appropriate position. So that's kind of what I'm trying to achieve here. Surprised that these guys deal the most damage, but not them. Wait, 611. Oh, okay, well. Guess ultimately they didn't deal the damage. So these guys will probably hit a brick wall if they try to attack again. So that's okay. They're probably in either one of these two as well. They at least had a pillbox. Alright, didn't see that one coming. That's a good one, game. Just said, you know, this game is getting pretty predictable, but I guess they still found a way to... That surprised me, so that's okay. Not bad game, not bad at all. But I'll sneak through anyway here. And I think I already go for the artillery. I think that's probably for the best here. Because that artillery is going to do all sorts of nasty, and I just don't think it's a good idea to leave that unprotected. These pillboxes are always tough because you can't spot them immediately. So even though I was right next to that hex, I was still getting it. You know what? Actually, let's go here and finish that off. So I don't really mind if they attack this, but then, yeah, let's just pull them to the center a bit. Like I said, I do want to use that anti-aircraft. At least try to. So. Okay, some heavy artillery, huh? Now I am getting 20 a turn, so that's good to know. Just repairing. Oh, that's rough. Had I known that artillery... Seriously? It's unbelievable. I really would think that that unit would be static, but okay. Huh. Well, that's bad. It seems like they did some new things for this game, and it's not really working, or enemies are not 100% reacting the way they used to. And it's taking some time to readjust. Like, I really would not say that the enemy's anti-tank would move out of that place based on the previous games. I mean, it's a good move. Can we just, for the love of everything that is dear to me, only just oh, get rid of those enemy air forces? They're... I'm just... I just want to cry when I see this. Alright. Well, no other choice but to unleash my air units on them. Basically, I should not be attacking here already. It's like, what am I even trying to do here? I don't really know. Yeah, I should leave them alone, I guess. But yeah, talked about the enemy Air Force business enough in the previous episodes and how I feel about that. Just not very positive in general, to say the least, but like alright, let's just do something else for now. Shell these. I do want to check the sides, but it doesn't seem like there's anything there. Alright, and this is the problem that I have with deploying anti-aircraft on the ground. Like, this unit will probably be completely useless for this mission. Now, yeah. That's the flip side, you know, to deploying ground to air forces. So, you guys too far away, but I really have no clue whether that thing has a range of 6. That would be quite crazy. So I'm gonna assume that it's... Well, I did not want to do that. I really did not. I'm gonna assume it's 5, but, well, we can't be sure. I'm gonna have to retreat for a bit because apparently these guys are still way too powerful. Even now, they're still doing more damage than my my infantry, so gonna have to be careful here. Alright, let's leave those air forces alone and not worry about them. Like I said before, they're quite absurd. It would be nice to actually deal the damage that is being shown. Really? Like, for once. Okay. I need to wait and shell that. Right, so I'm leaving you alone because there's just too much damage. Nope. Alright, I need to leave those guys alone. Maybe I can put all of my air force like really close to the anti-aircraft gun. Guess that's the only way I can take this down without taking the most absurd losses in the game. So I'm gonna put them all close there, and then hopefully I can use that as like a fighter trap. Can't imagine ever saying that in this game. Fighter trap. Yeah, that's the first one. Maybe I really should have gone all out and just deploy 2 of these in the same spot in order to lure the enemy air force there and then blast them. Guess that could be a thing. It's not a bad tactic, actually. Alright, so I can move that and then attack it again. Let's see what you're doing. Attacking the same guy. Well, it's not much I can do against it anyway. Alright, that I can attack though. That's a lot of damage against my recon. Huh. Okay, so they're really charging at me, huh? Why are only 2 of these heroes? What's wrong with this game? Only 2 heroes? Nah. I don't even... I mean, I remember this one from the Winter War DLC. I don't even remember this one. Well, okay. Yeah, definitely going in here because I need to attack this. I mean, I'm still looking to attack that artillery because it's the biggest problem here. As long as I get to protect my BT, that's fine. Okay, anti-aircraft. Really? The range is too problematic? Well... Alright, so... I do need to shell that. You up together with the cavalry. And finish those guys off. Moving is just 1 hex. I cannot get them there because, yeah, the roads are just too terrible. So unfortunately here, I kinda just need to find a way to get to their units. Like I can't really surround these. Right, for now though, what I need to do is repair you. I better be able to destroy this unit. And I'm not even engaging that other air unit with any of my other forces here. Okay, that's 1 fighter down. And definitely pulling you back. So if I attack from this side, I can also bomb these. At least they will have air cover. And I mean, if they go up here, naturally I can't attack with the anti-aircraft, but yeah, there's just not a whole lot I can do against it here. So the question here would be, do I go up and try to attack it? I think it's there. It's a little bit too far, so I'm just gonna think. Alright. Pull you back and repair. I'll leave these guys and these in here. I'm not too... Why do I need to repair it? Oh yeah, I can't... Yeah, I need to remove and then repair. I didn't want to repair it fully. That seems to be a bit silly, so... Alright, let's leave you as bait so I can attack again with the anti-aircraft. And let's pull you back for now. I know they still have the artillery, but I think they probably will be able to do a lot more this way. Yeah, these guys get shelled, but that's not really an issue. Really? They're going after my fighter? That's unfortunate. Yeah, they're going back. So they're not actually static, but just... Well, nothing I can do about the bombers for quite some time either. But at least I get to bomb the fighter now, so that helps. And they're going after the auxiliary artillery, huh? And destroying those. That's fine. It's a shame to lose infantry, but not the end of the world. I feel like they also made it so that units, regular units retreat less. Like they, if enemy or your units are low health, they seem to, or they they seem inclined to be destroyed more often than they used to be. Whereas low strength units would retreat a lot more at 1 strength than they seem to do now. But I'm not 100% sure on that. But that's what I get from this. It'll take some time before I break through there, but you're gonna move that way as well. And I'll be moving some of these guys back. Oh yeah, they still have that, huh? Still don't really want to attack this fighter, so I guess I'll just leave it alone for now and more or less focus on the bomber. I mean, I will repair my main air force, but not really anything else, I think, unless I really need that. Of course, I'm doing that to save requisition points. Yeah, if it goes there, I can't actually attack it again. Well, at least I destroyed 2 enemy aircraft already. So I'm actually quite happy about that. So the first tank is pretty much at the end of its game here, and I don't think the second tank will be doing very well soon. But I'm still not attacking that one. Now I'll be glad to get that one to 4, but this BT7 is still pretty tough, so I'll leave that. And these guys need to regain organization, I think. Yeah, I have all of these guys. They're kind of moving towards that city up there. Don't want to take too many risks. So I'll at least block the road too. And I need to get to that artillery. Movement, as before, is pretty slow, but at least we're moving. Okay, I can deal with that. Well, I wouldn't. Oh, they are attacking. And so depending on whether they retreat or not, which I sincerely hope they won't, pretty good grip on these 3 tanks now. Okay, seems like they don't. Okay, that's a hero. Again. Let's see if I can get rid of all of these. Where would you go? There. That's 1. Move in here. Finish these off. These need to be cut off first. Do the double shell. And there we go. Special head scrapped. Finnish attempts to mount an armored counterattack were brave, but ill-fated, as our forces were able to destroy their tanks swiftly. Indeed. So we got that one. We still need to destroy those 24 ground units, but we're making good progress on that. So I'm not complaining here. Still trying to get this thing to that side, but I'm not expecting too much. Okay, so it's down to one. You need to land. Oh, I need to take out a plane. It's fine. It's not at full strength, but I'm sure it's not the end of the world. Alright, another fighter down. Let's send these guys out there. Yeah, let's still send all of those guys. I still have the recon to block this area. It's nice to be able to spot that. Great. After that enemy counteroffensive, I kind of need to consolidate my gains and make sure that those few units have been beaten. Enemy is still out at large in the woods, etc. These attacks are all not the greatest, not gonna lie, so I'll just destroy this for now and I'll just leave it at that. They're probably gonna go after this this tank, but I'll leave the rest of my forces just standing there. This tank is doing a good job, so they might try to surround me here and then attack here. Yeah, that'd be bad. Alright, let's retreat you so I can at least counterattack there. Because they're probably gonna do that, actually. Let's use the scouting plane. Some heavy artillery, huh? Okay, just please stop repairing these units. It's very annoying. Alright. One bonus that the Finnish troops have over my troops as well is that they're all ski troops, so they're much better equipped to fight in this this terrain. Alright, I'm gonna end the video here though, so I want to thank you for watching. Do hope you enjoyed this first part. If you did, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care, and see you then. Bye-bye.